What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the house. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good. You?
The power of the second hat. Oh, it's hot. Scalding me with the coffee. Wrong way I reacted. That's how you know we're not in the same room. But guys, if you are new here, please remember, become a superstar. Hit that subscribe button down below. Knock that notification bell, because whenever we go live, you're going to know. Whenever we post, you're going to know. Sometimes YouTube likes to take an hour and a half to upload our videos, like yesterday. By the way, guys, if you did not check out yesterday's video about the future of Veve with non-fungible wonderful on the channel, 1 hour of juicy goodness. Fantastic video. Make sure you guys check that out. But also,
if you're in the mood to feel bullish, go check it out for sure.
Yeah, if you want to be bullish, if you want to see the biggest bulls in town, go check that video out. But be subscribed, because you're going to go to the grocery store and you're going to say, you know what, I want to buy a lotto ticket. You're going to buy a scratch ticket, and they're going to give you the one that has like those 3 bells, and you're going to hit all 3 bells and you're going to win $5 million. Trust me, it's going to happen, because we keep seeing good things happen to the Superstar Nation. I just know it's going to happen. Speaking of Superstar Nation, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Send us your pictures, send us your videos. We will retweet them. People have sent us some stuff. We've retweeted them, or we've put it on Instagram, on TikTok, and I've never heard from them again, because they've been bombarded by fans just going to the door saying, I saw your picture on Superstar Money. It's amazing. I loved it. So make sure you do that. And if we don't hear from you, we know that it's because you're just busy signing autographs. Follow us on the Veve app. Fastos number 6909. I said I was going to do it yesterday, but the video took 2 hours to upload, and it was really late. So maybe today I will go through everybody and follow back whoever's following us. Also, I want you to make sure that you are on a public profile if you want us to follow you back, because if it's private, I click the button and then I go back and it's unfollowed because you're private. So yeah, that is the other thing I wanted to talk about. Now,
if you haven't already, guys, make sure you check out our interview with non-fungible yesterday. It was I think for sure a huge bullish video. You want to think about what's going to happen, what's coming, you got to watch it. Check it out.
Yeah, it was actually mind-blowing. That guy is so smart, and he comes up with these connections that we do YouTube every day on Veve and didn't even think of half of these things, and he was bringing them to our attention, and like my head exploded this way and I was in over here, and then it just popped back the other way. He is full of knowledge, that guy. So non-fungible wonderful. Thank you for coming on yesterday. Let's pull up the news, Rob. We got a couple things happening today. We had the comic drop for Alpha Flight.
What did it go for, by the way?
I didn't go for it. Maybe we can pull that up and show you guys.
I'm curious to know what it went for, because I'm waiting for the if it ever happens.
I saw some screenshots.
Did you? Robbie. Did you see some?
I saw some screenshots.
Oh, it's not there. It's not there yet.
It was at $1, $1.20 at a point. So
was it? It was almost...
the low was $1, and it wasn't an accident this time.
I'm waiting for a number of floors to not be an accident, be under $1.
Yeah, but look at this. I've never seen this many under $2. So yeah, we're on the way.
Continuous trend right here.
We're on the way. We know this doesn't have much real world value either.
No, it's a D-ranked comic on
D-ranked.
Yeah, it's D-ranked. I mean,
I think it's more theme related for Pride Month or whatever. So
yeah, but in the physical world, it doesn't have the value. And we actually had someone in the comments tell us that if there was an E, it would be an E.
Yeah, it's the cover is not really the nicest cover either. So I think that has something to do with it as well. Then we also got something that I know you didn't get, but I had the hookups in the U.S. Someone bought me one of the tickets for this movie, and it was like $20. And I ended up landing a poster. It ended up being posters. So here you see them. And one thing I didn't know is, first of all, I knew there was 3 rarities, but there was also 3 different regions. You had UCI Germany, UCI Italy. I don't know if there's many differences between the two. They look pretty identical, so I don't know how they tell the difference between the Germany and the Italy. But the AMC logo is in the top right on the American one, and UCI for the European ones. And also very, very limited edition for the UCI. I think Italy's rare was only like 509 editions. Whereas
that's not many. Wow.
The American, I think, was like 17,000 for the rarest one. So
yeah, very, very interesting. Unbelievable. Wow.
80,000 total, I think it was, for the posters. And I ended up with the middle rarity, which was the 2 Raptors. Yeah, and I sold it right away for 20 gems. So basically got my money back from that ticket, and it is what it is. I didn't want a poster. I think a lot of people didn't want a poster, but Veve has said that the stuff that comes out for these promos will not be as premium. They're going to save the premium stuff for the paid drops, which makes sense.
Yeah, it makes total sense. And they kind of did that. I'm expecting the same thing with Buzz. I guess maybe they're going to come out with the masses, the high mint one for Buzz first, and then afterwards come out with the exclusive one, which we saw in those early videos that they already had developed. But look at that, 18. What is it? You said $20 was the cost of the ticket?
I sold it for 20.
Yeah?
It was like 20 something.
Who was that? How many tickets that guy buy? How many tickets that guy buy?
Was it the same guy?
Yeah, he basically took over that page there, no?
This one's at 14.
Okay.
So, and I think the rare was at like 30 or something.
Yeah.
Oops. I hate this, how this is like this.
Yeah.
But anyway, not even comics. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Whatever. Okay, so let's go back to the Twitter. That was that. So that was pretty cool. And then a lot of people were getting this issue where it said code is invalid. If you're still experiencing it, send the ticket. There's a link on Veve's official page to send the ticket if you didn't get it through. I know some people who had it ended up getting it fixed. I don't know if they just waited or they left the app and went back in. I don't know how exactly they fixed it. And then the Jurassic Park stuff didn't end. We got another dinosaur drop coming. Looks like we're getting some raptors.
Crazy.
Blue, the raptor from Jurassic Park.
People were predicting that he was next. A lot of people were saying he was next. And this is going to be another real cool one. When you can
I think this is pretty cool. I don't know if it's just the image though, but like you guys can't really see it from
I'm gonna have to hit up Kobe. I think I need more gems.
Rob is blocking it, but the foot and stuff like this is like really wonky. Whoever photoshopped this,
it does seem a bit odd. It does
really wonky. It's hard to tell on the video. I'm looking at the video, but in real life, like if you go pull that picture up, it's kind of wonky around the feet. But hopefully it looks as cool as the T-Rex, because the T-Rex honestly my favorite thing on the app right now.
Yeah, by far. And you know what? When you have that love for the T-Rex now, as an owner of one, I am almost going to have no choice but to also buy the blue to match it, because we're having so much fun with the T-Rex. Imagine putting two of them at the same time out there.
And you got to think this will go for cheaper than like in the secondary market. This must go for cheaper than a T-Rex.
I agree with that. Well, we don't know the mints, right? But the T-Rex is the ultimate dino. Like everybody loves the T-Rex. Is the most feared dinosaur. So T-Rex should be of the highest price.
I kind of liked the mints on the T-Rex drop. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
If they make this more limited, which I could see happening now that you mentioned that, because it's less sought after.
Yeah.
Maybe the prices stay around the same. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Let's see it.
The next thing I want to talk about is there is this next promo, which is the Lightyear Hyperspeed Display Series. And we talked about how we thought from Alex's quote or Alex's response to us that is actually what you see here.
Right.
And that has been further confirmed. The NFT is pictured in the image above. It is similar to the standee you would find in a movie theater. So kind of like that picture the Veve fam took in front of.
They did Buzz dirty on this.
They did Buzz dirty. I hope this is not a FA. I doubt it will be. It's not an actual character. It's a display.
I didn't think I was going to when I first saw Buzz coming in June. We knew he was coming in June, but
I think he's still coming. I think he's still coming. I think there's going to be a paid Lightyear drop for sure.
It makes sense. They did with Jurassic Park. They should.
But look at this.
What did that say?
1,000 editions.
Okay, it's pretty low mint.
So you can't see that at all. Okay,
I can't really see it, but that's pretty low mint.
But Superstar Jess with the star. By the way, if you guys want to be showing your superstarness, put a star there so we know you're a superstar. And the gem is kind of for Veve, because Alex always says how the O is for ecomi.
Yeah.
So we have all three in our name now. But Reverend Alex responded to Jess. She said, please help. She wanted to know if there is only 1,000 or if there's going to be a drop, including the exact same thing. And he said this particular NFT is limited to 1,000. So basically the only way to get it is through the sweepstakes. And now the terms and conditions say the sweepstakes is only valid in the US, 48 states or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
But it did let me sign up for it. I did it.
Okay, that's good.
I did it because it gives you province and postal code, and that's not American. So yeah, I did it anyway. But
what are you going to mail it to you? It's a digital collectible. What are you going to do?
You put your name, you put your email, you put your address.
Yeah.
And then you have to answer this question. Now, there's some speculation out there. I'll tell you my answer just so you guys can put the same thing if you want. But what organization is Buzz Lightyear a part of? Just a quick Google search, And I think it's Star Command. I'm pretty sure that is the answer here. Star Command. If you think it's different, let me know.
Yeah.
But I put Star Command, and I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to.
I mean, Google should have that answer. It's
So
pretty easy to
check
find
it
that stuff
out,
on Google.
and doesn't
But
hurt to enter.
1,000 mints would be I think that's scarce enough for the first buzz that it's gonna hold its value.
Yeah,
for sure.
First buzz on the first buzz on the blockchain is going to be in a display format.
Yeah,
take that in.
They did dirty. They've done this before. We knew this happens from time to time.
Unless they drop the figurine before this promo is won. So we don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do it properly.
He may not make it. Exactly. The FE might not make it in time because it's going to come so much later.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens. So that was that. I want to show a couple things from our Twitter. So here's the video. I pinned it, by the way, with Non-Fungible Wonderful. You got Logan Paul and Elon Musk in the corner, so you can only imagine
what do they have to do with this?
What we talk about.
What do they have to do with Veve? What's going on with Veve?
Speaking of our favorite collectible, Rob found this on Twitter. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, spoon feed that. That's some spoon
Marcy
feeding.
Does tricks. Time to feed the baby T-Rex.
Nice.
This one was cool. Shout out to Superstar Mons with the 3D poster.
Yeah, he did that. Well, remember that art poster that came out where they did it was like the buildings that were like 3D? The 3D art. They just did it with T-Rex right now. They just replicated that art.
And here's another superstar, guys. Superstar JR with
that was
every
impressive.
Single Marvel Mighty that there is in existence.
I love how that's his thing now. Like, he's just like, I'm going to dedicate my entire existence right now on Veve to Marvel Mighties. And then if I have extra, I'll just go for whatever I like. The whole collection's insane.
The impressive thing is this entire collection is 3 digits.
That makes it even more impressive. He paid a premium for everything.
Yeah, but the more sad thing is that he set it up and it won't let him save the changes. So he had to like exit it and do it again if he wants to. But I think he did it on the web app.
That's why they say sometimes a picture lasts longer, right?
Yeah. So that's all I got for news. I know you want to talk a little bit about the title of the video. So why don't you get it started?
Yeah, a lot of things are happening right now. I'm going to pull up Put and Cheeks' spreadsheet over here. So we all know about Put and Cheeks' spreadsheet. We use this for a lot of information, especially the gems in app. We also use it to know gem purchases. We've done a lot of videos drawing conclusions from that, one of which is that gem purchases overall are down and gems in app are going down as well. So what we need to see, because there's a lot of talk right now about MTL and how's it going to affect the market. We put out a video already saying that we believe MTL will be bad for the market in the short term. Reasons for that, because that ultimately there'll be a reduction in buying power for a lot of users. A lot of users are buying gems off app at a reduced price. They're recycling them. They're taking them from people who want to cash out. They're paying half price for them, giving liquidity to the market, which without off apps, it wouldn't exist. And then they take those gems and they go into the marketplace and they buy more. Some of them hold it till in hopes for MTL, but that helps create buying pressure because you are paying literally half price, and now it's more than half. So you're actually you're getting less for your money now, and you're buying all these gems more than you really should get, and you now have gems available to go spend $2,000 on Todd versus, let's say, 1,000 or 1,500. So a lot of people are talking about, and it shocked me when I heard this, which was they're going to allow you to cash out into crypto, which is very good news. It's going to eliminate the need for waiting, I don't know what they said, like 2 weeks. Yeah. So people can actually get out fast, get out liquid, go into crypto, and then from there they can figure out what to do with their money or make other purchases. That
crypto cash out is big time too, like you said, and it's because of the timing and the speed, but also the more avenues you give people to get their money out, the less likely they are to go through the off-app gem place or whatever you want to call it, which is a good thing long-term, because eventually with the MTL and the MCP, when that's all through, you're going to have undercutting of arbitrage that happens in the secondary market, or not secondary market, I guess we got to call it something else. So the off-app marketplace. Yeah, the cash out marketplace. You're going to have the gem rates. We've already seen it happen. We're going to explain that in a bit.
It's gone up, yeah.
They've gone up because of MTL, because less people are willing to sell off-app now, because they are going to have the opportunity to sell on-app. So because there's less people, there's less gems for sale. So prices go up, supply and demand, right?
Yeah, it's really starting to shrink now.
But now you're also giving the opportunity for people to cash out to crypto, which if it was solely just fiat and it was the 2-week waiting period, you would have more people willing to sell off app. But now that they know, okay, I can do it in crypto and it's going to come like immediately pretty much or close to that. those people who maybe would have sold off app now have the opportunity to sell into crypto, and they might have their own reasons for taxes or whatever too. So I think just the more opportunity that you give people to sell out through your app through different avenues, it takes more people out of that off app ecosystem, which is a good thing for Veve because it will help bring those rates closer together, because less gems for sale is going to make them more expensive until there becomes a point where they're almost at that 90% that Vive's given you. And then at that point, it doesn't really become a problem anymore. I think it'll still exist, but I think people are going to play that arbitrage game and just make it shrink and shrink and shrink until it's non-existent.
And that's going to drive up. That's going to drive up the gem prices, which you just mentioned, and it's going to lower people's buying power. So that's why in the immediate time,
buying power is huge.
It's huge. So in the immediate time, I really do think that the MTL will cause a reduction in prices. But there's an assumption. One of the counter arguments that's out there right now, after hearing about this crypto news, is that we're assuming that you can go crypto to NFT now. You can go crypto to gems, which it's not confirmed that's going to even be possible. So you're not getting that extra option of bringing in money. But beyond that, even if it exists right now in today's macroeconomic conditions, what makes us so confident that there's going to be this huge influx of new money? Because they've now made it possible to go crypto to NFT, if that even exists. Because again, they haven't confirmed it. But let's just pretend for a second that actually comes. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have this heavy influx of new money that's going to just pump it. So I have to still say, with the information that we have, MTL and with the gem app, we know that the gems in app, we're going to show it later with Kobe, they're shrinking out, they're being depleted completely, because people are saying, I'm not going to sell my gems, I'm going to wait for MTL end of month or maybe a couple weeks after. They believe in it now. And because it's getting more expensive, it's just getting harder and harder for people to now get more for their money. So I think we want to just address that would be the case.
That's all you got to show. If you think, even though I don't think it's existing yet, if they do bring crypto to NFT, look what people are doing with their crypto right now. The Bitcoin is the biggest one that people follow and track, and it's completely slaughtered in the last 2 months, 3 months. So people are not holding the crypto as much as they would have. People have less expendable income. That's the point that we're all trying to get at. Macroeconomic conditions are not suitable right now. And we've mentioned it before. You're going to see things go up a little bit here and there, but overall conditions, exactly. It's not a trend. It's a little blip. There'll be videos out there telling you that's going to go up, and maybe that will help it go up. Who knows? But the infrastructure, it's not even that. It's just the people aren't there. We've seen it. We've seen how many people went for Vader. Less than 20,000 people went for Vader, which was proclaimed to be a grail on the app. If it's a grail on the app, everybody should be going for it. And it's been holding up actually pretty well, but I was able to hit 2 on the drop, not ultra rare, but I was able to hit that blind box twice. And when we were thriving, and it might've been due to the bots, maybe we never really had 20,000 active people at any point that weren't bots, but when it was thriving, there's no way I would have been able to hit 2 Vaders, maybe not even 1. Right. So you have to take into consideration those factors as well, because you might buy in and then your stuff might go down in a couple of weeks. Maybe it'll go up for a week and then down for 5 weeks. Right.
Well, trends are trends. We got to just continue with the trend of what we've been saying for the number of days, unless something changes. Yes. We've now learned of a change, right? The gems to crypto, that's a change. Is it enough though to make it the bottom point up and turn it up? I don't think so. But if you do think long-term, obviously it's going to be extremely important for people to have access to gems, to be able to buy them legitimately, and to be able to participate in all the things that Veve can eventually offer one day. That's why, when we talk about MTL not going up, that's okay, because we are extremely early, right? There's a lot of people who they don't see the value yet, and they will eventually see the value. So when MTL comes, we might get a little bit of a dip, but who cares? It's just more opportunity for us users to be able to pick up cheap collectibles. And until, Veve continues to develop, maybe we'll see a Veveverse at the end of the year. Now I'm going to get down below comments, Veveverse 2035. Or maybe we'll see the Veveverse come at the end of the year, when people start seeing and using this value and start participating in the value now that can be given through utility with the Veve app, with the Veveverse and all that. That's the time that we might have that new demand of money or other licenses, right? Other IPs.
Our conversation yesterday made me really bullish on actually Veveverse Lite coming this year. Like just the fact that there could be other projects out there that Veve partners with or whatnot. I'm not going to get too much into it. You guys should go check out that video. But it's not even that. There's so many opportunities now in Veve, but you got to remember as well, there's opportunities in the stock market for people. There's dividend paying stocks that have never dropped their dividend in 25 years. The aristocrats that are giving you amazing rates now because of the way that the economy has been going. So you got to think, people with money, are they looking at buying a Todd Batman, or are they looking at stacking their stock portfolio right now, or whatever it is? These people are smart people who have this money, and they didn't get there for no reason. So maybe they have a little bit of play money on the side, and they're waiting, and they might use it here. They might deploy it, and you might see some rising in the market. But my opinion, like you said, it's not a trend. If we see a little blip on the radar, and then overall it's just straight down. So we need more people in here.
Yeah, we'll keep tracking Punchy's sheet to see if there's we see any kind of changes with the gems. I don't have a nice Excel for you, a nice chart for you today. There's really nothing much to report since the Darth
I wanted to show one thing because Punchy's actually put out a tweet about it. So you see those green days on the side there?
Yep.
He was in so early like beside the 1 and the 8 on the left.
Wait, sorry, which one? Oh, these ones over here.
Yeah. So he was in so early that apparently there was drops only on Thursdays. And it was like not even every Thursday, but when it was. So he had the green days highlighted because that was like a drop day.
Okay.
So then he's just carried it forward. But I found that pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because we weren't in that early, so we didn't know that.
No. That's interesting for sure. Yeah, I know the drops now can come any day, waiting for the next big one. But so Jurassic Park was the last one we got.
We got some intel. Let's pull this up, I guess, Rob?
Yeah, pull it up.
So we got some intel from our buddy, Mr. Kobe Collects. And as you guys know, we had a different number there before. And now he is reporting to us that this is probably the worst rate he will have for you guys. If you go to him, tell him you're a superstar, he might give you a little bit off of that for sure. And the more that you buy from him, the better the rate will be up until a certain point. So if you need to, connect us on Twitter and Instagram. We're trying to put you guys in contact with Kobe so you can get these gems back in circulation and into the Veve app, and making Veve 2.5% to 8.5% in the marketplace, depending on how they get purchased, rather than having them sit on the side and taken out of circulation.
It's just a reminder, right? This isn't going to be here forever. We've already speculated how MTL will eventually close the gap. It's been around for a long time. There's a lot of escrows out there. There's a lot of people out there that do it. So of course, like if you're, we just want to give you a safe route to be able to pick them up before it's gone. It's June 16th today. If they come at the end of Q2, they're probably going to be late. But even if they come, a few weeks after, we're talking about maybe another month of this. So we will see probably a continuous drying up as gems
You'll
as we get closer and closer.
Just keep checking out this slide in our videos or whatever, and it will tell you kind of what they're going for. It gives you an idea. This is your worst case rate right now for Kobe. He's been shopping around and he's been telling us it's crazy out there. He has a lineup of people. I don't even think he has enough gems right now to service people, but he's putting people in line. And
the superstars are cleaning them out right now. They're cleaning them out right now.
You guys are cleaning them out, but he does have gems available. He's taking care of every single person that we've sent to him. He hasn't rejected anybody. So minimum, I think, is 100 USD. But that you're going to probably get this rate.
But Kobe's a great guy. Like you got to remember, he wants to help you, but he's also helping the sellers. So when someone comes to him and is like, I want to cash out like 50,000 gems, he will actually give them a chance and say, are you sure you want to do that? MTL might be a month away. You might be getting less for your money. So he's just a great guy. He just tells them straight how it is and makes just so that they make the best informed decision. And if they still say, I need my money, right?
He tells them there's other opportunities out there. You can go get gems from somebody else. This is a proven guy that we know. That's why we're putting him here. There's other people probably that do crypto deals and do all these other deals that we're not as comfortable pushing for. So if you find a better rate, there's zero obligation. You can even just have a conversation with Kobe if you want to, but nothing crazy. And this gap is going to close. We already predicted it. There's a video out there where we showed math and said how when MTL comes, it's going to get close to like 0.89. And still have an off.
If someone could make $500, they're going to make $500. Even if they sell at 0.89, and now buy it for 0.85. And
now you can sell it to crypto, so you can get the next day or whatever it is. So you can do this on cycle and just make $500. Like it's ridiculous, right? So that gap's it's gonna be like we're gonna be looking at like 0.899 as rates and being like, I can make $20 on a day. It's crazy. But
I'm laughing. That's going to shout out Superstar Nunzio here. He just texted me saying, You can now be an Omi millionaire for 1,500 Canadian dollars. He just sent me that right now because the price is 0.0011. It's getting pretty low.
It's lucrative now.
Burn rate's going to be insane, and with the potential that this project has and Omi has, that's it's getting there. It's getting there for sure.
That was my yesterday too. I got pretty bullish on Omi after that conversation. But guys, we'll be here for you guys if you ever need to talk to Kobe. I don't see any way that we're ever going to stop helping Kobe out. Maybe there's two ways. When the gem rates are equal to Veve's cash out rate, and also the other way might be if Alex G comes on the channel for an interview, and then we will stop all gem sales and pushing anybody towards Kobe. So I think that is
maybe we'll think about it.
We'll think about it. Maybe you're right.
Because ultimately, we're doing this because we want
everybody a favor.
We do it out of love. Okay, we're not doing this out of disrespect to Veve or the Veve fam. We're doing this out of love for the Veve fam. So that, and we've had a lot of people thank us because we've given them safe access to do what other people on the app are doing, and they don't want to get scammed, and we're just giving them a safe way to do it. So remember, we're doing this out of love. I had to agree to disagree with one of our commenters, but I'll stand by. This is out of love. It's not out of disrespect to the.
You got to look. There's a lot of people here. Okay, I said the numbers before. 20,000 people were on that Vader drop. Those are 20,000 diehards. These people have been here through it all. A lot of people have been through it. January, that January crushing now from the all-time highs. Some people got in January are still here. All right, so now they have an opportunity to maybe pick up a little bit more gems for their hard-earned money and go after some of those grails to help them recuperate what they lost from this crash, right? They would never have that opportunity either. So not only does it give the people an opportunity to cash out when they need money to go fix their car or do whatever. Everybody says put whatever you can lose, but at the end of the day, sometimes people can't afford to lose things, and something happens that maybe they didn't think would happen, and now they need to do. Like someone dies and they need to pay for a funeral. I heard that example. You never expect that to happen, right? So the other thing, though, is just basically you're giving people opportunity to get into some things and rewarding them for still being here and still supporting the app. So it's not always a negative thing with the off app.
This is just such. I have to say this to you again. I told you this off camera. I want to say it on camera so it's there forever. This is an amazing slide of Kobe. We got him in a suit and tie. Okay, one of the, just looking great behind a gem stand. With a neon sign, Kobe collects. This is a fantastic. I love this. I just love this slide. It's amazing.
And we might actually be meeting up with Kobe in the near future here. So we're excited for that.
All right. Let us know what you guys think about this video, because we would love to know your thoughts on this new information that we just got about MTL going from gems to crypto. Do you think that then that therefore almost ensures that you can now go from crypto to gems, which will open the door and open access to a whole bunch of crypto people that right now maybe don't want to operate in fiat? Do you think that with the gem price currently trending up, will we continue to see it trend up as we get close to MTL? And do you agree with us that this is going to reduce buying power, which will affect collectible prices? Ultimately, that's what we want to know. Or do you disagree? Maybe you think that MTL is going to make it pump, and let us know your reasons below. But don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the superstar fam. Let us know below what you guys think, whether you agree with us or disagree. We want to talk to you. It doesn't matter. Comment below, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.